Libra, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of January. Welcome to 2026. We put the era of the snake behind us, and we're entering the era of the fire horse, which what that means is the snake, we shed everything. We let go of everything. It was tough, and it was like 9 years technically, not just 2025. If you follow all the spiritual talk, it was 9 years of basically hell. And we've gone through it, guys. We've gone through it. We've gone through the other side. And now we're welcoming a year where we finally receive everything that we worked hard for, push through. This is a year of abundance, about new beginnings, about fiery, passionate things and freedom. So I love the way that we start off with a bang, right? So let's go ahead. Just remember, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave her those that need to hear it right now and come back for the next month's reading. But let's get a vibe of the month of January. What does January look for Libra? Ooh, that came out. We'll just leave that. So we have here the Spy Master, knowledge, distrust. So there is a sense here of, kind of having your guard up, which makes sense. I think, again, we are cautious walking into this year, which that's okay, but you're coming in like learning the life lessons, bringing that along with you. You've got the wisdom to kind of guide you from right and wrong, but there is a sense of not being able to trust people, and that's okay. And I think that's going to be the learning curve probably for January, probably for the year, because there's a lot of distrust or people that broke your trust within the last past few years. Who knows, right? Everyone's storyline is different, but let's go ahead and see what's going on in the past, present, and future. Just remember, whatever's going on in the present will affect your future. So if you don't like the future, you are more than capable of changing that aspect or reality by kind of tweaking what's going on in your present. You got to move. You got to change the energy. I don't want you to feel like you're stuck with whatever outcome shows up for you in the future. I don't want you to feel stuck because you are the writer of your own destiny. So let's go ahead. Actually, that kind of feels right to me, but hold on. One more time. That feels right. Okay. So what we have in the past here is the Three of Swords, the Chariot, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so someone here completely kind of gutted you. Could be friends, could be relationship, could be family, could be work. But the Three of Swords, that's heartbreak. That's things were said that can't be unsaid. Very hurtful things were done, said. You've experienced it, and it feels personal. Like it feels like either it was a very, 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 very close friendship, or a relationship that you spent, like you poured your heart into, and that was the past, right? So this kind of ended, and you have momentum here where you kind of pivoted yourself and really focused on you and your own growth, and there is some victory within that. So I do see, I don't know why I'm getting like revenge bod, like you've got some goal that you kind of put in your head after this happened, and you've succeeded and accomplishing it, and there's a victory. So that's what your past looks like. So whatever happened, you came up on top is the gist of it. And so now we're walking into 2026. So this is what's going on currently, which makes sense here. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, sorry, and then the Queen of Pentacles. I'm just getting so much solitude here right now for you guys. You're not in the era to trust anybody. This is interesting to me. So there's someone that's kind of coming back in the past, and you're just like you're strong arming them. Is that what the word is? Like you're just like, no, like stay away. You don't want any memories from the past to come back. Like you are now at the point where 2026 turned a new leaf. I'm not going back. I'm not turning back. The past is in the past, but that makes you super guarded also from anything new coming into the future or in the present. I mean, because we don't know what the future looks like right now, but I'm getting a sense that you're guarding yourself, like your time, your energy, your money, your who you are, like bits and pieces of you, like you're keeping this in a box that's very close to your heart because you don't want anyone in. And there's a lot of like independence. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, your energy. So it's not male or female. It's just the energy. You are nurturing yourself completely. like to the point where you're just taking care of your mental health. You're taking care, because you can't expect anyone else to do that anymore, especially because of what you've experienced. Okay. So there's something here where it's just like now you are you and you're on your own and you're taking care of you. There's so much grounding, peaceful like energy around that. You built yourself up. Again, I see that the goal here is now translated into the present, that like you are now like in that era of like whatever you've accomplished, like you're just kind of basking in that. But you're like, no. And I feel like some past situation, it keeps coming back and you're just like, absolutely not. Like, nope. Like, you stay where you are. I don't need you. Like, that's where that is. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the future. So we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. This is so interesting to me because this feels like the past is almost coming up again. Or if it's not the past, it almost feels like, okay, rewrite that, whatever I just said. I feel like so this is movement. This is a movement card. So whether you're moving somewhere, you're going somewhere, you're making new moves, because you can now, like maybe because you set yourself up in a position that you can make different decisions now, and you don't have to worry about finances or whatever, or time or whatever. You're making some kind of moves. And I feel like the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords is something to be cautious about, because either someone from the past is coming in or someone like the person in the past is going to come in that's going to try to sabotage that. And there's something sneaky around that they're going to kind of manipulate their way into your life. So whether it be family, it could be friends, it could be another person, it could be your past person. They're going to manipulate their way into your life, and they're going to pretend like they're emotionally like there for you or emotionally stable, because I think there was something about that. I don't know if that resonates. But the reality is it's not. They are so the opposite of nurturing. They don't care about you emotionally. They don't care. There's no empathy. There's no maturity emotionally. I feel like they almost a narcissistic energy. I don't know what that is coming from, but they care about themselves, not you, but they will show up as like manipulative and conning their way and sneaking around into your heart. And that almost feels like it's going to sabotage whatever you worked in. So there's some kind of movement. You're making moves in the future, and it's just about keeping an eye out for this. And then, so this is the one scenario where, I almost like feel like has nothing to do with your present, and that like there's a reason why you're guarded. But again, that's part of the knowledge and the distrust, right? Like this came up. Knowledge, who do you trust? So keep your guard up for now. I think like that can change later. Because there's a reason why this person's probably so good at manipulating that you need to have that really tucked in tight. Okay. So keep that in mind, because that is like a warning, I think, for you guys, because you guys are on such a good footing here. And you're not going to repeat the same mistakes twice here. I don't think you want to do that. I feel like you're holding on to all this energy moving forward. So it's just a matter of like keeping strong to that, and hopefully this will pan out a different way once it comes kind of forward and comes into your lap. So if this message did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these. I do want to say that I am writing a book, and I will at some point leave the link to the website because you can read it for free. And it's not informational, it's actually a romantasy sci-fi book. So there's a 5-book series that I'm planning on writing, possible spin-offs if people do like it. So you have an opportunity to read it for free, and comment and let me know what like you guys like, what you don't like, so that I can kind of tweak it and make it so that everyone wants to read it, because it's linked to what I believe in, what I talk about all the time, and how energy is intertwined and how it's all connected. And it's fun, it's action packed. There's a lot of like Easter eggs in all the books that I'm kind of putting in that like makes you be like, oh my god, like I knew that was gonna happen because I saw, like, how did I not see that? And like there's gonna be so many things there. It's gonna be very exciting, and it's my new baby and I'm very passionate about it, if you can't tell. So, and I also want to say thank you for coming back every month to watch these videos. I started, next month will be a year, so that'll be my year anniversary doing this video. So it's like such an honor to be a part of your journey. Like we're growing together, and I appreciate you guys so much. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.